The LA scene is a mix of a lot of different things. You've got Hollywood, you've got gaming community, you've got academia, and all these things mix in this kind of interesting way.
The people are so interwoven as friends and fellow developers, and the indie folks are often funded by their friends who work at Electronic Arts. And I think that actually fits Los Angeles, that there's not a proper hierarchy, just like how the city's laid out, for instance. Feels like what the network is like, where it's a big mess, and no one gets to be overly defined into one thing.
We just got this incredible sense of renaissance, I think, both in the world of art games and independent game development.
You can kind of work for a lot of different types of companies, individuals, projects. You can be working for Disney one day and a scholar another day who's got a grant to do a little independent project.
All of our communities are very richly connected to one another and oftentimes overlapping. Console game developers from the mainstream world will become indie game developers, and indie game developers might move to work at a big studio. Because of course, game players are game players, no matter what kind of office they work in.
It's very much like California. You stand there and you look and say, wow, there's a lot of room here in this space to be creative. It definitely drives my passion. I never get bored with this forum because you can always just try something completely new.
The LA scene is interesting because there's the Hollywood element, there's games, there's interactivity, there's academic stuff. It's a real interesting cross and mix of all these different worlds.
Indiecade is an annual festival of independent games that I help to organize. It takes place right here in Los Angeles each fall. So many of those games come out of a university department somewhere or from a group of students. And quite often, those games will cross over to become one kind of cultural or commercial success or another. There's this incredible sense of cross-pollination and this amazing sense that all bets are off.
We have a community that's strong, and I think it's really awesome being part of Los Angeles and the fun that everyone has here. I think that just fits the postmodern city. It's a postmodern industry and community.